What if the goals we have feel more like tasks, and that's why they leave us unsatisfied at the end of the day? What if instead of having a great vacation, the goal is supposed to be listening to the sounds of nature? Or not having a fancy car, but just driving for the sake of exploring? I came across the term experiential avoidance that explains the tendency to use external change to escape the internal experience that is uncomfortable. And I know how that sounds, as if nobody wants to work these days. But what if people started to realize how precious daytime is? And if you're anything like me, maybe you've went through a similar path, studied hard at university or college, only to find out that in the job market, no one cares, unless you have the experience. Built a career, went on a grand vacation, bought the car, the bag, got the mortgage, all the things to check off the list of success, only to find out that you're craving something deeper, something that feels real. You also maybe lived through the goals of experiential avoidance. So if you've also realized that most of your goals were tied to external validation, or they simply make no sense no more, and you're searching for a feeling that would satisfy the soul, go rediscover your joy. That's my aim in this season of life, to reclaim my joy that disappeared under the burden of what goals and success should look like. And one of the best ways to do it is a little contradictory, but it's worth trying. And that's to ask ourselves, what is it that scares me the most? And overcome it. And I find it way healthier journey to live real happiness instead of manufacturing endless goals that were prescribed for me by society and don't satisfy me in the end. Now the only paradox we know is that you have actually no control of your life. Remember the last time you tried to force something and it didn't work? And at the same time, you're the only one who can make a change. Because life is like the ocean. It comes in waves and tides, but you're deciding every day if you're gonna swim against the current or simply surrender. Will you still hold on to the grip of running for another pointless milestone? To tick off the chart? Is this supposed to be the human experience or the human race? Am I lost? Am I doomed for having nothing to strive for? I don't feel lost. And I also don't feel like searching for a solution. Maybe seeing life as this big problem that we're searching solution for, in a sense of giving it a meaning or finding our purpose, is a wrong way to look at it in the first place. It makes us rush and can easily turn out into avoidance. Avoidance of inconvenience, fear, anything that's a little uncomfortable, but then we're inevitably passing on the meaningful as well. Maybe you've also came to terms that you want a life where your nervous system is regulated, your body is healthy, your mind is focused, and where you are experiencing joy along the way, because you no longer conform to believe that the human experience is here to struggle. We are only choosing our own discomfort. If so, let me know in the comments under this video that you and I and everybody else, we're not alone on this path. I still have hobbies, intentions, and a direction. And I don't know how about you, but I'm willing to surrender and take it slow this time. This journey requires lots of releasing, letting go, and visualizations. I'm allowing myself to dream above of what was laid out for me. Maybe you also need to ask yourself a few questions. What does your best life feels like? What are you deciding for every day? What fears do you have to let go of? What are you willing to give up for it? The hardest part, at least for me, is to loosen up the grip and accept that each phase of our lives is here to teach us something. and it will repeat its lessons until we get it. I always admired those who were passionate and happy because I didn't find it easy to experience these emotions. So I'm doing my best to enjoy life while I can, and that actually means sitting by the ocean, listening to the waves, writing down my thoughts and sharing it with the world. And I wish the same for you, to make this life worth it.